Hey, what is up, guys? It's Michael back with another vlog. Today is Thursday, I don't know, February something. Anyway, today I have my appointment. I have an eye appointment, and the appointment is to go and just kind of get my eyes checked just to make sure everything looks good. Tomorrow I have my appointment to do the actual Lasik surgery. So really looking forward to that, and really looking forward to just kind of getting everything over with, especially because there's an appointment today, which I left work a little bit early for, and then there's the actual procedure tomorrow, which I think is going to last a couple of hours. The actual procedure itself, I think, is only going to take like 10 minutes per eye. So there's that, and then the following morning I actually have a checkup at 8:15. So all these appointments, I'm really looking forward for those to be over with. But anyway, that's going to be my day. I'm glad I got out of work a little bit earlier. That's always good, right? Well, let's see here. Let me see if I can point you guys down to P Dog. Flip you around. Yep, there he is, hanging around. Doing his little beagle set. That right, buddy? Look at you. So in case you guys haven't seen some of my other videos, Patrick is actually a beagle. As you can see, he's a tan beagle. Doesn't look like a typical beagle. He's doing pretty good. Actually, my partner, we actually brush his teeth a few times a week. And she was actually saying that some of his teeth were falling out. So, naturally there was a oh crap moment, like, oh no, our dog's gonna have to have his teeth pulled, which obviously we don't want to do, because we don't want him having to go put under anesthesia. You never know what could happen. So I told her, I was like, well, if you want, just take him into the vet and we'll kind of figure it out. But she decided to just wait and see, and that was because he had been chewing on his bone or like these little rawhides that we give him. He had been chewing on it for maybe like an hour and a half, and we thought, well, maybe that was just his rawhide maybe made his gums a little bit sore. And so far it seems like his teeth are okay, but maybe there's always a possibility that we might have to take him in anyway. So but his teeth overall, though, he's 7 years old, and his teeth overall look pretty good. Like I said, my partner does brush his teeth a few times a week. Ever since we had that scare, she's been brushing his teeth every day. Which, for some of you out there, I would say a lot of people don't brush their dog's teeth at all. So even if you do it like just a couple of times a week, something is better than nothing. Because unfortunately, some dogs, I think, are much more prone to having, like periodontal disease. So you just got to watch out for that, because unfortunately, periodontal disease can actually lead to bigger issues. So, yeah, and unfortunately, a lot of, obviously dogs, they can't really express to you that they might be in discomfort or pain. So that's something that really freaked me out, thinking, here's my poor dog, he sees us every day, but there's no way for him to like really explain to us, like, hey, my teeth are hurting, or my mouth hurts, or I'm feeling pain in some other way. So we're definitely going to keep monitoring him, and then take him if need to. We do actually have like pet insurance, which if you get a pet, I highly recommend. And that is because a lot of medications that are made for pets, they're also going through that price increase and price gouging that's also affecting medicines for human beings. So, pills that back in the day you used to be able to get them for like $5 for your dog, now they're like $25, right? In some cases they can be up to $150, $300 for just basic pills like doxycycline, for example. Doxycycline used to be a very cheap antibiotic. It's been around for quite a long time, but doxycycline, the whole chemical formulation of it has actually been bought and sold by another company. So, now you're getting these price gouging where it's no longer cheap. It's going to cost you a bit of money. So, if you can afford pet insurance, for ours, we actually use what was the name of it? FIGO Pet Insurance is what we use, and they're actually based here in Chicago. I'll flip you around real quick. Here we go. They're actually based in that building right there. That's the merchandise mart. And I actually heard about them because I went to a tech conference, and I saw that the actual founder of the company was there, and he was kind of talking about his company. And so I signed up for it, and they have a really great pet plan. The only thing it doesn't cover, like most pet insurances, it doesn't cover preventative stuff like all the shots that they have to get. It covers some dental, which is always good. And I think I'm paying roughly $50 a month for it. In my opinion, it's worth it because, obviously if your dog gets sick, those vet bills can add up real quick. So it's really nice that, when we take him in for his annual checkups, if the doctor says, hey, your dog is sick and we have to perform these tests or operations on them, it's not like, let me check my bank account. Do I have money on the credit card? It's more like just take care of it. We'll send it into the insurance and see what they'll reimburse us for and take care of it. So, our dog to us is pretty much like our kid, and I think that's like that for a lot of millennials. Maybe even people who are older and their kids have moved out. You take care of your pets like you do your own kids. So anyway, it is going to be 2:00. My appointment's at 2:30. I have to catch an Uber. So what I will do is I'll take you guys with me. It's not that far from here. It's cold outside, so I'm not going to walk. That's why I'm taking an Uber. And then I'll see if they'll let me film anything. I think it's just really going to be a basic eye exam. The letter that the email they sent me said it was going to be like 2 hours long, but my partner said it's not even like an hour. So hopefully I'm in and out and I can get back before everybody starts getting out of work. Anyway, let's go for a ride. Guys, I am back at my apartment. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film inside of the doctor's office, and to be honest with you, it moved kind of quick, so probably wasn't a really good time to be filming anyway. But here's kind of a summary of what happens. It's very much just like a regular doctor's, like a regular eye visit. The only difference is that they do put a ton of drops in your eyes, and that is because there's a couple of instruments that they use to just verify that your eye lid is actually thick enough to actually do the procedure. But otherwise, it's very quick. I spent most of my time actually just waiting around, for doctors to be ready. Currently, my eyes are dilated. I'm not sure if they look weird in the camera, but there is a yellow drop that they put in your eye. As I was walking around Chicago, I thought for sure like I had like yellow stuff all over my face. But anyway, tomorrow my appointment is at I think it's like 4:15. Leaving work a little bit early so I can get to that. You do actually have to pick up a couple of prescriptions. Both of them are eye drops, and you also have to pick up preservative-free eye drops as well. And these are eye drop moisturizers, and they have to be like in these little tiny vials. It can't be in a bottle. So we'll see how that works out. I do remember my partner, I think she had to put those eye drops in like every hour or something like that, because for a while your eyes might be a little dry. So I picked those up. I think in total I spent about $60 between 2 prescriptions plus the actual eye drops themselves. And those eye drops, I think they were like $30. They're actually more than my copay. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to getting this whole thing over and done with. Looking forward to no longer being in discomfort or pain after the procedure. So, I'm looking forward to Saturday being over, because obviously I have to get up pretty early for that, and it's Saturday, right? Like, who doesn't like to sleep in on Saturdays? But other than that, there was a little bit of interesting news today. So if you follow Tesla news, or maybe you're a fan of Elon Musk, they did actually announce today that they're releasing their $35,000 model, which I think they announced almost 3 years ago. I think they made the announcement officially in April of 2016, so it's certainly been a long time. If you've seen some of the other videos on my channel, you've seen that I make videos on Tesla's website before. So maybe I'll create a video for that sometime, maybe next week. Obviously, I won't be able to do it tomorrow. Saturday, I might be, taking it easy. I'm not sure how sensitive my eyes are going to be after the procedure. Monday, they said I can go back to work. So, anyway, guys, I appreciate you following me. If you like this vlog, or you kind of like the content, just give me a subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Just click that like button. And we appreciate you guys spending some time with me. See ya.